Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Happy
We are
Thursday.
now in our separate places
It's true.
in Houston and in Chattanooga.
Back at the
Okay, this one
usual.
is, yes. Um, this one is pretty long today, but it's a really good message. So I do think we should read it. I'll start us off, Daniel,
Sounds great.
and then I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
All right. Chasing the snipe. I almost said snap. Chasing the snipe. Here's a summary from a book industry newsflash about what's selling right now: dystopia, dark romance, dark literary, horror, paranormal, true crime, alternative histories, decline of democracy, humor, digital wellness, cozy and cute, and escapism. Setting aside just how long it takes to bring a book or just about anything more important than an Instagram post to market, it's pretty clear that this list and any list contradicts itself. Look closely enough or in a short enough window of time, and all you will see is turbulence. Turbulence is the chaos around the edges, the noise without signal. The problem with snipe hunting, it's a real creature, it turns out, is that it distracts you from the real work to be done. A useful North Star is work that matters for people who care. Work that matters for people who care.
We need to figure out who the people are, what they care about, what would matter to them, not to everyone, to them. And then we need to earn enrollment, trust, and attention. Build a foundation with consistency and persistence. That's impossible if you're also hunting snipes. Chasing snipes comes with a sort of deniability. It's obvious that there are fast moving snipes and they're successful as well. Of course, you're chasing them. On the other hand, when we make a commitment to find our people and to contribute in a meaningful way, we're on the hook. If it doesn't work, there's no convenient snipe to blame.
And then he's got a picture here, which I don't know. He doesn't give any context for this, but I think it's like maybe just kind of a logo or picture example to
Yeah,
inspire us.
how funny. It's almost like the design is almost like inspired by a gambling chip, which I wonder if it's
Mm.
like if there's
Mm-hmm.
a hype and buzz, zig and zag, chaos, victim of the system is what it says around a little sort of fictitious bird, or maybe like to his point, it's not fictitious, but snipe chasing, relentless. So let's just get it out there. It's a real creature. It turns out. Holly, are you familiar with snipe hunting? Like the
No, but I Googled what a snipe is because I was like, I didn't know that was a real creature.
yeah. So well, the fictitious game was like you would just go outside, usually I think in the dark. Please in the comments if you know different, enlighten us. But it was kind of like a fake animal that you would go hunting just to like explore in the woods. So yeah, it's sort of a it's a funny name of a fictitious animal to say you're chasing nothing. You're chasing invisible.
Hmm. Well, and I Googled a photo of it and it's got like the really long beak so that it can, you know, dive into like sand or water and get what they need to get. And so I'm like, oh, I guess that's probably why we call, like a sniper because it's like a very pointed, exact thing, like their beak, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe. I don't know if those are related or not, but I'm here for it.
Yeah. I think in general, and this is where I feel as an entrepreneur right now, I feel conflicted about all of Seth's posts because I love them because they point me back to the North Star of doing work that matters. But the counter argument that I feel every day is how do you get to that clarity without trying a lot of different things? And and at the end of the day, you've got to have revenue. So I feel that right now where I'm like, okay, I want to do this thing. Well, really, I feel like I have 3 to 5 things that I want to do, and then I have within those 3 to 5 things, people are only paying me for maybe, like, 2 of those things. And so in order for me to feel like all day, every day, I just wake up thinking about work that matters, I'm just not at that place yet because I'm still trying to figure out how do I clearly articulate what is the work that I want to do all day every day that aligns with that, and then secondly, how do I find the people that are willing to pay me for that? And I think it just takes a little bit more trial and error than just saying, write your clear value proposition on a piece of paper or on a website and hope people come your way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's funny. I feel like you're talking about, right, doing work that matters, right, for yourself.
Mhm.
Um, I read that work that matters for people who care as kind of another way of saying f- find out who it's for and what value are you bringing. So what do they care about, and do that work. Um, so kind of persona work, and then focus. So if I had to guess, so okay, two things stood out: focus around that, and then also if we can just go back to the top. And I kind of got lost in his analogy around books, if I'm honest. But what stood out to me was not how cozy and cute was, like which one of these things is not like the others, but more like here's a summary of the book industry newsflash. What's selling? Sorry, yeah, what's selling right now? And they're all depressing. So like I
Well, and
got
I think yeah.
immediately got stuck on the fact that like how broken are we that we this is the best selling things is all this terrible yuck.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, so I got distracted there.
Well, but I think that's what he's saying
Okay.
is it says they contradict themselves. This list contradicts itself because yeah, you've got dystopia and then escapism. So it's like we're reading about these dark true crime and paranormal. Yeah, then
Digital
we also
wellness,
want to escape from
cozy and cute.
the, you know, what we're putting in our brains, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I got kind of lost in the analogy, honestly.
Mhm. Well, I think it's I mean, I feel like this resonates with me because sometimes I'm like, why do I watch a stressful show at the end of a stressful day? It's like we're not giving our nervous systems a chance to chill out. And so it's like the same reason why whenever we watch an episode of something that's really stressful, I feel like I need to go watch an episode of like Parks and Rec because it's like
Right.
that equals each other out. And so I wonder if that's why these are the best selling. It's like dark romance or like dark romance even is a contradiction,
Well, you would
right?
hope
Like
so, but
darkness.
sadly, I think that's a genre that's just like a 50 Shades of Grey or something, where it's just like that's not healthy. Like, so it's in other words, like I don't know, like a yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like the first three paragraphs of this, I just got lost and distracted in itself, and then it's like snipe hunting, and I was like, snipe hunting. I'm still stuck on people want to read about paranormal horror, dark dystopia terribleness. Like I don't know. I can be cynical like with the best of them, but like I feel like there's an optimist in me that's like really hurting for for that list that's the
Mm.
best sellers right now. Um, but yeah, so anyway, I feel like there was like a turn that I missed here now we're talking about focus, and to focus on the things that matter for the people you've chosen and what they care about. So yeah, I'm sorry, Seth. I got lost. Which just happens occasionally, right? It's part of the fun of like
Mhm.
part of the fun of this.
Of his riddles, the
Yeah.
golden or Godin I always say Godin
The,
cookies,
well, yeah, this
even
is
though
a
this one is a Godin,
golden layer cake or something.
yeah, layer cake. Oh my gosh.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
yeah, what else can we mine out of here?
I mean, I think to me I think that takeaway for me personally is enough of just the tension of, like, staying true to what I believe is the work that matters and also experimenting enough so that I don't wake up a year from now and have to go find a full-time job somewhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. And in reading the very last section, the very last thing here, on the other hand, when we make a commitment to find our people and to contribute in a meaningful way, we are on the hook. If it doesn't work, there's no convenient snipe to blame. So
Mhm.
So in looking for a tribe, and then part of tribes was we need you to lead us. I think that was like the subtitle. Tribes are looking for leaders, and so if you find a tribe to lead, or a community to steward, um, and it's just not working, it's kind of like, well, you're on the hook. Was this the right community? Are you the right person to lead it? Is there something viable here? The product you're offering, is it viable? If that doesn't work, then hopefully you can say, like, I'm ready to move on, maybe find a different thing or a new product, etc. It's not because you didn't give it like the amount of focus that you needed. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, I can think of some close to home examples where people were just distracted and then used chasing a secondary or tertiary business idea, and when none of them actually panned out to be super great, it's like, well, it's the customers. It's like, well, or
Mhm.
maybe you didn't focus, and so trust
Mhm.
was lost, and product suffered, and yeah. So
Yeah.
there's multiple layers in the cake, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. A good layer cake. Oh man. Well, it's 3:58 here, which means it's 4:58 there. And I don't know about you. It feels like it's 10 o'clock PM already. That's how
A
my
long
Thursday
day
feels.
chasing snipes.
Yeah.
No, you're chasing
Yeah.
good stuff.
Jason Snake. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, let us know what you think about today's, or maybe if you have thoughts on the book analogy at the beginning, let us know.
yeah. What's Seth
It
saying to
Seth said
you?
what?
Does this make sense to you?
Maybe that should be the name of our pod. What's Seth saying to you? What's Seth saying to you?
I don't think that works as well.
No, that doesn't work. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Daniel.
Bye, Holly.